JIT-TV, just in time.
Sanbanan Babugela Makhaya, and a very warm welcome to JIT-TV News, where we bring you nothing but politics, business, sports, and also entertainment, all in one experience. Kamalam andile gugulethu ntombi yakwacindi umahlaba. Let's take a look at your headlines for today. GDP rises despite sanctions. Kamambo urges fresh FIFA ban. Chantel fights for women through music. Now, President Emmerson Mnangagwa opened remarks at the 373rd Politburo yesterday, which marks the official opening of the conference that was held today. Now, President congratulated the outgoing campaign teams from all provinces of a job well done for the upcoming by-elections. He further said the expectations to win the elections are high, and again in the upcoming conference, which was held today, he expects members to adhere to the party constitution. All head of departments should submit their reports by the end of the year. Now, this year's theme for the conference was towards Vision 2030, through industrialization and modernization.
We will therefore receive update reports on our final preparations for the conference, as well as other party programs and activities, such as the elections held since our last meeting. It is also important for us to appreciate the ongoing campaign processes for the pending by-elections in Matabeleland North Province, Midlands Province, Mashonaland West Province, Masvingo Province, Bulawayo, and Harare provinces. I congratulate the Manicaland provincial leadership in general for our party's convincing victory during the Makoni District Local Authority by-elections. The win for ZANU-PF has shown that our mass revolutionary party remains popular with our grassroots communities as the only party that can deliver development and a higher quality of life for the majority of the citizenry.
Now, Vice President Constantino Chiwenga has described the United Kingdom and also the United States of America's conditions for maintaining sanctions on the country as nonsense. Now, Zimbabwe Wednesday commemorated Anti-Sanctions Day as it continues to clamor for the lifting of the embargo placed in it in 2002. Now, the government gathered civil servants and students for an anti-sanctions march from the Munumudaba building to Africa Unity Square in Harare. Similar protests were witnessed in different provinces. The UK and US have defended their sanctions, urging that they are necessary to pressure the Zimbabwean government to improve its human rights record and democratic institutions.
At Hewlett's, we believe in a sweet future. A sweet future for our country, planet, and community.
Protec was founded in 1982 with the mission of assisting previously disadvantaged youth for successful entry into STEM-based careers. Protec Tongaat opened its doors in 1991, and from day one, Tongaat Hewlett has played a vital role in ensuring our continued success and growth. Each year, Protec Tongaat supports approximately 120 learners from grades 10 to 12 with an aptitude in maths and science from low socioeconomic backgrounds.
We get career exposure with site visits, career counseling, and job shadowing to help us make a more informed career choice.
Studying at Protec has allowed me to rank in the top 10 performing electrical engineering graduates at the UT.
Growing a sweet future is not only about financial support. It is also about creating opportunities. Tongaat Hewlett has employed 33 Protec engineering students and have been a partner of Protec for over 30 years, and our support will continue into the future.
Hewlett's, growing a sweet future.
Let's take a look now at the African news for today. Now, in a televised speech on October 13, Mr. Abiy said that Ethiopia's existence as a nation is linked to the Red Sea, that his country needed a port, and that peace in the region depended on balanced mutual sharing between landlocked Ethiopia and its neighbors. Now, the second most populous country in Africa with around 120 million inhabitants, Ethiopia has no direct access to the Red Sea, one of the world's major trade crossroads, unlike its neighbors, Eritrea and Djibouti. Although he said he had no wish to interfere in the affairs of other countries and wanted to peacefully assert his demand for a port on the Red Sea, Mr. Abiy's speech worried some observers, particularly in a context of apparent tensions with neighboring Eritrea. And now in your international news for today. Now, the main United Nations agency in Gaza says it will have to halt aid operations within a day if fuel is not delivered, and what the organization says would mark the end of lifeline for civilians. Now, while the aid has reached Gaza through Egypt, those deliveries included food, water, and medicine, but not fuel. Israel has refused to allow fuel to enter Gaza since Hamas' brutal 7 October attack, saying it would only be used by the militant group to fuel its fight against Israel. UN officials warned the current supplies were a drop in the sea for the needs of 2 million Palestinians living in Gaza and will be of little use without the fuel needed to collect and distribute the aid. Let's get down now to the business side of news. Now, Zimbabwe's gross domestic product has risen from $20 billion to $40 billion in the past 5 years, despite the illegal sanctions that have been imposed on the country by the United States of America and the European Union, as the Second Republic introduced transformative initiatives to spur economic growth, Vice President Constantino Chiwenga has said. Now, he was addressing a huge gathering of mainly civil servants gathered in Harare yesterday to commemorate the annual Anti-Sanctions Day that was initiated by SADC in 2019. Now, the Harare event was the main one after the government lined up a cocktail of activities across the country to commemorate the SADC-initiated day. Now, Zimbabwe's efforts to rebuild relationships with former Western partners and friendly nations are paying off, with the number of foreign airlines flying into the country reaching its highest level in years. Speaking during the Southern African Development Community SADC Anti-Sanctions Solidarity Summit 2023 in Mokoto on Tuesday, Tourism and Hospitality Industry Permanent Secretary Dr. Takarudza Munyanyewa said a number of foreign airlines flying into the country had grown back to the Easter year peak of about 24.
Welcome to Zambezi River Lodge, Victoria Falls. Nestled on the banks of the mighty Zambezi River, right on the edge of the national park, Zambezi occupies the most unique and finest spot with the tranquility and seclusion every traveler seeks. Each of its well-appointed rooms is either garden or river facing, allowing you to soak in the serenity of the environment. The award-winning restaurant Amlonga offers delectable cuisine which includes our famous high teas. To explore Victoria Falls from this fine location, book any of our packages now. Our Zambezi River Lodge. Relax, refresh, replenish.
And now on your JIT-TV News weather report. And now on your sports news. Now, just over 3 months after FIFA sealed his FIFA fate by appointing a normalization committee at the association, Felton Gamambo is back in the trenches and fighting, and now wants the World Soccer Governing to rescind their decision to lift Zimbabwe's suspension from international football. Now, Gamambo claims that the Sport and Recreation Commission have regened on one of the conditions of the lifting of Zimbabwe's suspension, and now wants FIFA to intervene and help nullify his ongoing case at the magistrate court. Now, he faces charges of criminal abuse of office emanating from his continued use of FIFA letterhead while on suspension by the SRC in 2022. And finally, on your entertainment side of news, of course, it is a Friday. Now, South Africa-based Zimbabwean Afrofusion songstress Chantal Moana with Zimbabwe, as she is popularly known in her music circles, has said that she is fighting for women through her music. Now, the diva revealed in an interview with the Herald Arts that her advocacy was not much about empowerment or rights, but ill treatment of women. Chantal, who has just released her new album titled JIT-TVzw, said she wanted to communicate her message to all music fans. Chantal said she was inspired by South African singer Makhadzi and Botswana's Slizer.
Kunge moto kana majikoni atosha ya panimire kana majikoni atosha ya panimire musika no rumba atoshika pamusanzi chiuno chake chiri kupisa kunge moto kana majikoni atosha ya panimire kana majikoni atosha ya panimire kutamba kwake akapanda chilimo kutamba kwake akapanda chilimo kana otanga mururu ne murizo kana otanga mururu ne murizo akandibasa 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 simuka vasikana vepokonokesheni vapindira shande wati wati pamusanzi chiuno chake chiri kupisa kunge moto kana majikoni atosha ya panimire kana majikoni atosha ya panimire musikana werumba atoshika pamusanzi chiuno chake chiri kupisa kunge moto kana majikoni atosha ya panimire kana majikoni atosha ya panimire
And that is it from me to you. A huge thank you for joining me today. As always, kindly please comment and follow us on all our social media handles on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and also TikTok, or rather you can go to our website at www.JIT-TVzw. Signing out, it is Andile Gugulethu Ntombi YakwaCintu Mahlaba. Have yourselves an amazing weekend.
JIT-TV, just in time. What's your wonder? Is it people? In all their beauty and diversity? In all their hospitality and charm? Or is it people's heritage you wonder at? The noble mystery of a past which, in its grandeur and ingenuity, points to the enduring possibilities of people's future. Or is it the breathtaking diversity of natural landscapes that provokes your particular wonderment? How hills roll into valleys, rivers. You find yourself transfixed by the beauty of wildlife as it runs, flies, swims, lives and thrives. As it connects you with the primal echo of your own animal nature. Or maybe it's not even the diversity of things that grips you, but the power of that one unique wonder, which in all the world is without parallel, whose beauty calls you back again and again and again. And always leaves you in awe. What is your wonder? Whatever it is, we have it here. Visit Zimbabwe, a world of wonders. The revolution shall be televised. JIT-TV, just in time.
Hello, I'm Sashali Taylor, Top 12 Miss World South Africa, finalist for 2023. And on behalf of me, JIT-TV and South Africa, I'm wishing the Springboks all the best of luck for their game this Saturday. Go Bokke!